Today we talk about equation of a straight line. Suppose there is a straight line like this. And this line has a slope. And then let's say the slope is given. The slope is m. And there is a point given, and the point is on the y-axis. That is, the y-intercept is given. The y-intercept is b. So what is the equation of this line? Let's say a general point on this line is given by the coordinates x, y. This is a general point. The coordinates are x and y. Now you see that the slope is m, but the slope is rise over run. I have the y-intercept, and I have a general point, xy. So the rise is this. This is a rise. And this is a run. X and y means this point is x, and this y-coordinate is y. This is the y-coordinate, and this is the x-coordinate. So the rise is y minus b. So this is the rise. Rise is y minus b. What is run? Run is x minus 0. In other words, run is just x. The slope m is equal to rise over run. Rise over run is the slope m. I multiply this equation by x on both sides, then I get y minus b equals m. Now if I move the b from the left side to the right side, then I have I multiply the equation by x on both the left side and right side, I get this. Move the b to the right hand side, I have this. So this is my equation of the straight line. Let me erase the work and just leave the equation. Okay, so everything is here now. Slope is m. Rise over run, slope is m, and we get this equation for the straight line. There is a name for this equation. It's called slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept form. Okay. So that's this diagram. Now let's consider another case. We have a given point. The given point is x1, y1. And the line passes through the given point. And the slope of the line is m. Now this example, you also have a point and a slope. But the point is not the y-intercept. So the equation of the line may be different from this equation. So how do we write the equation for this case? We start with this general form, slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. But I don't have the y-intercept. I have the point x1, y1. Since the point x1, y1 is on this line, therefore, x1, y1 must satisfy this equation. So I substitute x1, y1 into this equation. And the equation must be satisfied. So I have this. From this, I can find b. What is b now? B is y1 minus mx1. So I have the b now. Then I can substitute this b into here, into this b. So what do I have now? All right. Then I have, I need to erase something. So let's erase here. Y equals mx plus b. B is y1 minus mx1. You see, b is y1 minus mx1. Substitute this b into this slope-intercept form. So I have y is equal to mx, and this part is my b. Okay, I rearrange everything. I have y. Move this y1 to the left-hand side, equals mx minus mx1. Yeah, you see that? Move this to the left-hand side, and I have mx minus mx1. I have m here. I can factor out the m. So after I factor out m, I have y minus y1 equals m multiply x minus x1 in brackets. So this is my equation if I have a given point x1, y1, and I have the given slope m. So let me put this formula below this. Okay. Y minus y1 is equal to m x minus x1. Okay. There is a name for this equation. Just like there is a name, a slope-intercept form for this equation, and the name for this is called point-slope form. Because I have a point, I have a slope. So it's called a point-slope form. Okay. Next, I have a slightly different situation. I am given 2 points, but I don't know the slope. I'd like to erase this. Okay. This is here already. Yeah, this is here. So I like to erase this. Now this next, I am given 2 points. Okay, x1, y1, and x2, y2. So on my straight line passes through these 2 points. What is the equation? I have 2 points. Okay. Let's do this. Let us still use this point-slope form. Let's use point-slope form. Y minus y1 is equal to m x minus x1. This is my point-slope form. Let me move this to the left-hand side. Y minus y1 divided by x minus x1. Right? Move this to the left-hand side and divide, and then this should equal to m. Okay, let's apply this to this case. What is the slope? I have 2 points now. What is the slope? If you have 2 points, you know how to write down the slope, right? The slope is correct? Rise over run. Rise over run. Rise is y2 minus y1. Why? This is a rise. y2 minus y1 is this. This is a rise. So this is y2 minus y1. What is a run? This is a run, which is x2 minus x1. So y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, which is slope. So it's this. So I can erase my m, just write one equal sign. I don't need equal, just write one equal sign. So this equals that, and this is my equation of the line. See that? I am given x1, y1, and I am also given x2, y2, 2 points. This is how you write the equation of the straight line. So I have one way of writing the equation of the straight line. I have another way of writing the equation of the straight line. I have another way of writing it. Okay, this is, yeah, yes. I have another way of writing the equation of the straight line. I use this equation if I know the slope and the y-intercept. I use this equation to write the equation of the line if I know the slope and 1 point. I use this equation to write the equation of the line if I know 2 points. So I have slope-intercept form, I have point-slope form, and finally I have 2-point form. So I have 3 forms for equation of a straight line. Depends on what is given. If I am given slope and y-intercept, I use slope-intercept form. If I am given 1 point and another slope, then I use point-slope form. And finally, if I am given 2 points, I use 2-point form. So let's make a summary now. To write the equation of a straight line, I have 3 formulas. Depend on what information is given. So I have slope-intercept form, I have point-slope form, and I have 2-point form. So do not stick to one form only. Do not stick to this form. I know this form is the most popular one. But do not stick to only one form. You have 3 forms to choose. All right? Good. That's our lesson today. See you next time. Goodbye.